Man, welcome you guys. We made it. Woo! The enemy was trying and the Lord used it. And I felt the Lord was saying, are you going to tap out? Are you going to tap out? And I knew, just keep going. And it hit me. We had an outage. It literally went out and then came back on, and it hit me probably 20 minutes later. It totally changed all of our settings. And I had to go back and make sure everything was turned back on. But man, my brothers were hanging tough with me. Man, they had to go get some food, y'all. But they are hanging tough because we knew that this is the show that needs to happen, because we are launching a brand new show, you guys. So excited that y'all are joining, where you know these guys, but we now know what it's called. It's called Men Do Talk. And we're going to talk about everything and anything this year. Everything is on the table. And let me tell you what you're going to like. We're going to come to you for different topics so that we're talking about things that you want to talk about. So with that, we're in the love week. You guys, count down to Valentine's Day. And so here we are, you guys. I'm going to bring them on. And so welcome, you guys. So excited that you joined us for what we are really excited about, you guys, is Men Do Talk. Now, we came at the end of the year and just kind of did superhero for Christ because we didn't really know what God was doing. We just knew we all wanted to get together. We just knew we wanted to hang out, and we needed to. And we just saw the Lord show up big on Thursdays, and all the feedback I was getting, man, how you guys were tuning in, or if you missed it, you guys were, listening to it when you were working out or while you're driving, and how your husbands were joining you, your sons were joining you. And I thought, okay, Lord, there's something far bigger than what you're doing here. And lo and behold, we got it. It was me and Quint sitting on that couch. And I said, man, people just think men don't talk. I said, men do talk. At least my brothers talk. And right there, it just totally took the name of the show from Superhero for Christ show to Men Do Talk. And this is where, for this whole entire year, you guys, we're going to talk about everything. Even things that people think that Christians shouldn't be talking about. Whatever. We gonna talk about everything. And my brothers are ready to talk about everything. And then not only that, you guys, we got some new things added to the show. Number one, I want to welcome Mr. Drew to the show. Woo! We got some brothers lined up that are going to be joining us. They're going to be called the Wingman. Okay, and again, we had a little sign in the Wingman. Everybody had their names on the bottom, but everything got erased, and we're like, we don't need any names. We can introduce everybody, but we're going to be rotating different men in, okay, to come and hang out with us to give their perspective, so that we're adding into that younger crowd group a little bit to hear their perspective. And so, Drew, welcome to Men. I know you follow me. You watch everything I do, Drew.
Yeah.
You're an addict, Drew. You are. You're like, hey, I'm driving, I'm listening, I'm here, TA. But welcome to Men Do Talk. How are you doing?
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited. I was watching you on my way to Dallas. I had a insurance convention I was going to, but I definitely had to make time to watch on my way up there. It was a good conversation. Oh,
awesome. Well, I'm so glad that you get to join us, and I know we're going to be having you on a lot this year. So excited to have you part of the team, officially called the Wingman. And I know by next week we'll have the official sign that we had above your name, so people know that you're the Wingman to show up and be that extra.
I'm looking at it. I'm like, I need to get my lighting down right. Like y'all got the lighting and everything.
That's okay, Drew. We all show up how we do, and then we learn. We go watch it back. Like, oh man, we need better lighting. I need to be sitting. So that's okay, because you'll be back, Drew. And so, man, happy.
I'm not afraid to make some mistakes and mess up and learn from it.
You know what? Amen. That is, how else do we get good? We got to make the mistakes to get there. And so with that, man, happy New Year to my brothers and my husband. Jeff, Happy New Year to you, bro.
Happy New Year, sis. Good to see you guys. It's been a while.
It has been a while. It has been a while. And I want to make sure, again, I don't know who all I can zoom in on and who I can't zoom in on. It is okay. But man, Jeff, it is good to see you as well. Man, you took off running January 1st with your business. You've been busy, bro. You've been really busy.
It's been busy. Real estate's crazy right now.
Come on, come on. The Lord is shifting and blessing. Let me say it again. He is shifting from other people and giving to his people. I'm just going to say it. I've seen a lot of movement and a lot of growth just land on people's plates. Just bam, like right there. We just got to be ready for that opportunity is what it is. And so, man, Xavier, how are you doing? Poor my brother was getting like, man, are we going to go live? I know he was feeling me because he's like, I know my sister has a good show plan, especially with these questions.
I know, right? I was like, everybody better stay quiet. Keep your phone on mute. He's in the zone right now, and nobody talks.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Everybody was focused. And I'm going to go to my brother because I like what he said, which is how we going to start every show. Come on, Byron. But X, is good to see you. We've been talking a lot. My God, I've been bugging you and Byron and all of y'all leading up to this with texts, with pictures, with texts and pictures, trying to make sure we get it all down ready for the new year. And I thank you guys so much for that because I needed other eyes, other perspectives. And so, man, and now I'm going to go to our brother Byron. So first things first, Byron, how does the set look? Because you're Mr. Perfect. You know, and I know we don't have the name things, but I really tried to take my time, even though we were an hour late, to make sure everybody was proportioned the right way, you know, and everybody's centered, and everything looks good in my line down the middle look good. Y'all understand, Byron had me on for 3 hours critiquing me as we were building the set. Byron, how does it look?
It's all good, sis. Looking real good.
All right, awesome. And then that was hard to do with all that stress and pressure. You know, I'm running late, so it's hard to do. And so I'm really excited to have you. How are you doing, Byron?
Doing awesome, sis. I'm doing real good. Thank you.
That's good. That's really good. And then, man, Q Dog. Man, I'm going to joke, you know, with you and I. Q is in quarantine again. This is number 4 or 5 for Clint.
Hey, Q, back in the day, we used to call it dog house. I don't know what that
Hey, man, I stopped counting.
So, you know, and again, God's blessing, you know, that we got a whole floor downstairs, and it's like Barnes in the doghouse. You're going in the doghouse for real. And Tracy gets to roam on this floor and upstairs, you know. But, man, babe, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. And it was all good until she calls me and says, hey, honey, the heater ain't heating up here. I'm like, mine's fine.
I was on with the client, and she's like, okay, that is not good. And lo and behold, our same AC guy that came and did the inspection for our house, he showed up. I was really glad it was him because him and I get along great. And he comes down, he goes, okay, I think we did this. When we looked at it last to get it inspected, we forgot to plug a button into a socket. So your heater had been working since you moved in. You just didn't know it because it's not been cold yet. He goes, sorry about that. Oops, you know, and I thought, no worries at all. Man, and welcome everybody. Man, please make sure you share this. This is going to be a great show. And like I was telling them, man, God wants us on later. Maybe people didn't have electricity, but now they do. Maybe people were still, you know, in situations, but now they're home. I said, God is going to use this to reach more people. And so right off the bat, you guys, man, make sure you share. And I'm going to sit here and tell you, I'm going to run the ad here in a second. You need to download the app. So we're going to start to do every month, we're going to start to give away a gift. Every single month, we're going to give away a gift. And how you enter is going to be the fact that you commented, okay, that you liked it, and guess what? You're going to get many points for sharing, many entries for sharing. And so what we're doing is a countdown to March 1st to make sure you download the Tracy Casey-Arnold app, and we'll run the ad here in a little bit, you guys. So let me just do some welcomes. Oh man, that's so many people on. I don't know how I'm going to go down this list, but let me just do a few of you. And again, I'm so excited that you guys have joined us tonight. Man, Sarah, you were the first one here. Welcome, Sister Sarah. So glad that you've joined. And if my little superhero Leighton is there, what's up, Leighton? Man, he's my #1 fan. Man, Christy Stroh, sister, so glad that you're here. Welcome, welcome. Tammy Gustafon, welcome back. So glad that you're here. Man, we got my brothers in the house. Harry Tom, what's up? He's like, okay, all right. I know that intro was bad, right? I love that. Welcome, welcome, you guys. Also, lovey, welcome. Hey, sis, so glad you joined. Man, Virginia Flores, all the way from California. Welcome, welcome. So glad that you've joined. And I think it's California, right, Virginia? Make sure I've got that right. Okay, because I know you're somewhere way opposite of where we are. Man, look at Lamar is in the house. What's up, Pastor Collins? Whoop, whoop. That's my boy. What's up, Pastor Collins? So glad you're in the house.
That's Dr.
Woo!
Collins.
Dr. Collins, that's right. Woo! Welcome, welcome. Sister Patty Linscomb, welcome, welcome. So glad that you're here. Man, Sister Sharon, she says we were jamming in the beginning. Come on. So glad that you're here. Man, so many people. Sister Eva, so glad you're here as well. Manuel, Sion. Man, we also got Carmel, Marie, Farley. Welcome back, sister. So glad that you joined us for the new year. Sister Jacqueline Prince, welcome. Man, so many. Delon Valley. Man, I love you. You're the first one. Hey, sis, can't hear you. Thanks for having my back. I really appreciate that. And then, man, all of you guys, and again, if I don't mention you, I'm so sorry. Karina Stipik, Miss Awesome Tamale Lover. What's up? Woo, she sent me and Byron and Quinn some tamales, y'all. Oh my gosh, thank you so much again for that beautiful gift. Welcome. I know Tim is somewhere around the corner. Okay, so glad that you're here. Mama O is in the house. Welcome, welcome. Man, you guys, oh gosh, there's so many. Chantel Hernandez says, you know this is going to be your show. Tyreek Dawson, what's up, Tyreek? So glad that you're here. William Stewart, welcome back. Man, y'all know me. Debbie Boudon, so glad that you're here. Eminem, Carrie Prodmore, where's my boy Brian? I know he's sitting next to you. Shamika Powell, look at all these hearts. Go, y'all. Man, this is just awesome, you guys. And again, I know me. I'll keep going. Irene Dillard, Patty Montgomery Price, my beautiful friend. So glad that you're here. You guys, man, so glad you're here. And if I didn't do shout outs, I was skimming through. Man, welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, tonight, you guys, we are going to be talking about love. And in particular, Valentines. And as I pose the question to you guys, as we're going to start to do that with the question of the week, and I'm going to really start to circulate that with everybody, is that we talked about Valentines in particular. This is where, for us ladies and even men, we get to listen to these men and find out what their thoughts are about Valentines. We got some really saucy questions in there. Just gonna say it, TA asked it. We got some ooey gooey questions in there, and we got that, we need to know questions in there as well. And so with that, you guys, I'm gonna put my glasses on. We're gonna get started. Man, are y'all ready for these questions? You ready? You ready? Yeah, okay. All right, let's see here. So let me get over here. Let me get my overlays ready to go. So you guys, so the very first question that I posed to everybody, and I'm just going to go ahead and pull them back up over here and get them all situated, because they were, but unfortunately, again, you guys, everything ended up literally going kapluka. We had to rebuild it, but I'm going to make it bigger for us to go over it. The question of the week was, do you feel Valentine's is just for the woman to be showered with gifts? Okay, that's either yes, why, or why not is the first question. Okay, men, you ready? You straight with the question? All right, here we go. So first up, Drew, you're in the hot seat.
Okay.
And so I want to hear your thoughts, bro. What do you think?
I've always thought of it that way. I never thought of like me getting something on Valentine's Day. I always thought it was like our time to really show our woman off, or who you wanted to, who you were attracted to, or you had a thing for. That was your opportunity to go for it. Or if you were with someone in a relationship, that was the opportunity to go overboard. And so.
Wow, to go for it or overboard. I like those words, bro. I like those words. I'm kind of glad I came to you first, because when I look at the majority of the answers on the questions, I like that I came to you first, because it's different than what all the other answers were. So, wow. Okay, is that because somebody taught you that, or that's just something that you saw your buddies do that. Like, how'd you get there, Drew?
I watched a lot of TV growing up. Yeah, you can say that.
Okay.
What, you know, and of course, I grew up with, I've got 4 sisters. So, you know, definitely treating a woman with respect and praising the woman was taught in the household. So.
Okay. Wow. So this
He's been trained.
yeah, I've been trained.
Okay. All right, then. That's interesting, man. All right. So let's see here. So I know we got 10 hot questions tonight. And so who am I going to go and allow them to answer this question? You know what, Byron, I'm going to go all the way, okay, from the youngin' all the way to the most mature and the most wise and older. How you like how
All right. Way to work that sis.
Thank you,
Just
thank you,
pour it on.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Byron, what do you think? Do you feel that Valentine's is just for the woman, for the man to show the woman and to cater to the woman? Or do you feel like, look, where's my Valentine's gift too? What are your thoughts?
Yeah. You know, there would have been times that I would have thought absolutely it was all about the woman. But over the years and through time, my expectation didn't so much change as it was that I was in relationships that I was absolutely spoiled and given things. You know, I have gotten flowers, you know, for as much as I've given flowers as a single man. So
Wow.
and gifts, chocolate, fruits, and so on and so forth. So I have broadened my appreciation. Not only is it a time for giving and showing someone else how much you care, but it is actually a time for someone to spoil you as well. Surprisingly so. I'll take it.
Wow. Okay. All righty. And then on this one, because I'm going to save the next one, you know, for my two middies in the house, which is Jeff and Q. Okay. And so X, I'm going to go to you because you're kind of a midi, but you're not really a midi. You want to act like you're a midi, but you still very young, Xavier. So, you know, just saying, bro. So with that, do you feel that Valentine's is really about the woman and really catering to her, making her feel special, it being about her? And then that role you play is being that man to really show her, look, I'm a gentleman, you know, because it represents you giving to her like that. Or do you feel like, look, I want some things. I'm a man. I need to be loved too. Look at the little slant. This is a little slant, sister. But we gonna hang. I need you to know I like gifts as well. So what is your thought?
Come on, sis. You already know what I'm gonna say. My love language is words of affirmation. So it's like with me, you really don't have to give me anything. Just, you know, write a card, do something small, something minute to make me feel like I can read and feel special about it, you know? But I do feel it's a man's responsibility to, you know, spoil his woman and treat his woman and give her everything that, you know, like basically to listen and make sure that you hear her out and kind of know what she wants and stuff like that. So when Valentine's Day comes, you're kind of prepared in that situation. But I do feel like, yeah, it's a two-way street. I want to be loved too. I want to be showered with gifts too. I want to be known that I'm loved. Like, show me some love. Yeah,
okay.
Of course.
So Nick, Xavier, if that's the case, why you say a card? That sounds like something more than a card right there, brother. That sounded like, look, you better show up with something.
Yeah, because with me, like words of affirmation, like a card. I could read a card and just kind of feel exactly how you feel inside. Like to me, like those words of just knowing exactly how you feel is awesome. You know, Byron said flowers. Man, I wish somebody would give me some flowers. I love flowers. Like the only person that gives me flowers is my mama. But I love me some flowers. Like, hey, ladies, give me some flowers, please. But but yeah, like,
amen, brother. Amen.
I do feel like it's a two-way street. You know, that's what Valentine's is all about. Is showing the person that you love or the person that you care about, you know, just appreciation towards them and to let them know, hey, this is a special day. This is a special moment. I love you, and I'm gonna, you know, do what I can for you, and it should be reciprocal. Yeah, go both ways.
Okay. All righty, you guys. Man, and again, I pose this question to all of you. Hopefully you saw the question and you posted. If not, man, post it right here. You know, share it right here. What do you think? Do you think that it's all about the ladies? So do you feel like it should be equal, or do you think, like Xavier says, man, just show me a little something, okay? But it is about you, girl. Okay, so let me know what your thoughts are. Now we're gonna go to the second question, and again, I'm gonna pop this up here. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and get it all stretched out. Okay, so here's question number 2. This is gonna be for Mr. Jeff and Mr. Q Dog. Question number 2, and this is, because maybe you guys have a little bit more experience when it comes to dating, Jeff, and and the couple nature, and Quint, you're married, so I feel like that qualifies you for this question, just saying. But this is about couples, okay? So do you feel that Valentine's is different as you are together longer? Look, girl, when I was trying to get with you, I was going to put out all the stops. It was whatever it took. But now that I got you, and we've been together, we've been kicking it at least 5 to 7 years. So I feel like I ain't got to do all that, But hey, look, do you want to go out to eat? We go out to eat, So Jeff, I'm coming to you first. I'm coming to you first, brother. What is your thoughts about this? Come on.
I would tell you that, like in anything, you have to know your audience, So I think as you build your relationship, you understand who that person is, and you have to understand what means something to them. Doing the same thing that everybody else does, if it doesn't land the same way for that person, then all you've done is wasted your time, or you showed that person that you've ignored everything that they've shared with you, and you're just doing what everybody else is doing. So I think that as you grow, if you want to have a healthy, happy relationship, you have to change with where you're at in that relationship and how you show that person how you care. So
hold on, I need something. Let me play around with my sounds. I may have the wrong sound coming, Jeff, but that was really good. Hold on. Yeah. That's my sound, Jeff. That's all I got.
I don't even want to know.
Woo, Jeff, hold on. I'll give you an applause, Jeff. There you go. I give you applause because I heard you say something. And you know me, I'm in my TA form tonight. Okay, I am. So I heard you say, look, men, don't be coming with the same thing at your woman every Valentine's. It should be changing, because if not, it don't say what it needs to say, and it ain't keeping it hot. It's keeping it cold, because she did that already. That showed her already. And you want her to know that, hey, my love for you, girl, is hot still. That's kind of what I heard you say, Jeff. Is that what you were saying in my own way?
Yeah, you've been paying attention, because, if you do it wrong enough, they'll let you get away with it until they don't.
Oh, man, what else do I have over here? Ding! That was perfect! Woo! That was perfect! Ding! Come on, I was like, that's hello. That makes sense.
Hold on. Can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah, go ahead, Jeff. Repeat that for our youngin' over there. Go ahead, Jeff.
I said that they will let you get away with doing the wrong thing sometimes for so long until they don't. So you have to pay attention to what the relationship is doing. If you want it to be long term. I mean, for some of us, they don't know what they want and they don't know what they're trying to achieve, so they just kind of ride it until, whatever happens. But if you want to be thoughtful, you have to pay attention.
Woo! So, okay, but there was something in particular that I liked that you said, a little piece in there that I like as a woman. You said she won't let you know. That's what you said. So don't think because she doesn't say anything, she's all right. She gonna wait and build it up. Woo! Jeff, I heard that.
And then it all comes out.
It all comes out. It all comes out. Oh my God, I love that. All right, Q, I was going to put you last because this is about you and I, bro. and I figured if I
can't follow the wisdom of Jeff like that.
Oh, baby. But no, I'll put you last so that you can be learning.
Wait. I got something for you, X. I got a card for you, X. Roses are red, violets are blue. You ain't getting nothing but a pile of poo. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Woo! I'm hot already. Quit. There's an advantage for me in this show.
Yeah, I hear you, baby.
Woo!
You
So
don't
good.
need no help. You don't need no help.
No, hey, Jeff, I've done it wrong many times, so I have learned that thing. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those learn by experience things instead of learn from someone else's experience.
There you go. That's hilarious. All right, so babe, what are your thoughts?
No, I mean, I agree with Jeff. I think it does change over time as you get older. I mean, there's some truth to what you said about, hey, when y'all were first dating, you were pulling out all the stops, and then, but as you grow into that relationship, you can't stop pulling out the stops.
Come on.
But it does change because now it's about, it's about really pouring into that woman day by day, right? I mean, figuring out, how do I help this woman be who she really wants to be, who she needs to be? I mean, it's the simple things, right? I mean,
Quit.
Honey,
Stop diverting the question. Stop diverting it. We're talking about Valentines. We're not talking about building a woman up for life. We're talking about Valentines. You don't get to skip over the question, Quit.
It's an easy question, kid. Just answer it. Just answer
Did you forget who you're married to?
I know. I'm like,
Keep
what
it
you doing,
Keep
Quinn?
it simple, Q. Keep it simple.
Bluff.
See, look, all my brothers have got my back. They're agreeing with me, Quit.
It should not be different as you get older.
All right, there you go. Quit. Y'all, thank y'all for...
You nailed it.
Do that.
Come on. Thank y'all for having my back, brothers and wingmen. I appreciate it.
I was just trying to wax eloquent like Jeff. You got me after Jeff. That's tough.
Quint, that was a big O. What is yours? I wish I had a horn. Hold on. There it is. That was for you, Quint. Woo! All right. Next question, you guys. Here we go. So let me find it. Look at me. Let me find it. Woo! Overlay, new image. We are on to question number 3, you guys. And I gave the men a lot more than what we're covering tonight. I really did. There were a lot more. So let me pop it up. All right, here we go, you guys. And again, it'll cover me just for a little bit. Question number 3. Do you feel if you take a girl out or your wife and you spend all this money on her that she owes you something? Come on, that silence right there. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Byron, I'm coming to you. Getting hot in here. Woo! Work it out. Come on, it's just the truth. Byron, come on. Are you one of those men?
Am I muted?
No, you ain't muted. You're okay, bro.
So, the question again?
No. I even popped it up on the big screen to make sure everybody saw it. And I gave y'all these questions 2 days ago for y'all to study them. So no.
So basically, the question was if something about, do I feel like I should get something?
No. You know what? I think that's funny that that's what you got out of everything I said. Because it's not just about, and again, this is a Christian show, but again, we got to talk about the real things. We have to. And so this is for married couples too, those that are engaged and definitely those that are dating. And again, it's another show. We'll talk about what that all means in another show. So question number 3 again was, do you feel if you take a girl out or your wife and you go spend all this money on her that you are owed something? Now, your mind can go wherever you want to go with that, what owed means, but owed something, okay? So, Byron, we got cut off right in the middle of the telenovela, and man,
Let's do it.
Come on. And you said that you've never been in this situation. So let's go back to that. You've never had a situation where you spent all the money on a girl in your mind that she was looking fine and she was looking good, and you just kind of felt like, wait a minute, there should be something more to this situation? Come on, Byron.
No, I know how to beg too well for all that. So,
Byron said, I don't have to do that. Byron. to say.
Okay,
Go.
expectations. So no, I don't have expectations. Well, to the point of maybe to agree with what I said, but at the end of the day, I'm only hoping for is some let's disconnect, from what's going on outside. It's just me and this person, right, at this moment, and enjoying that moment. That and it doesn't have to be about, I spend all this money and you got to do this, this, and this, and this. It's as simple as just be here now, right? Be in the moment with me. Let's enjoy each other.
Okay.
That would be the
Okay.
truth.
So you're saying, yes, you do, but it's not what other people are thinking. That it's more about the fact of, yes, I've got expectations. Be in this moment with me. Okay. Like,
Yeah.
be in the moment. Let's get ooey gooey, right?
Yeah, yeah. And I guess if I think hard about it, when you put it that way, from the way you've interpreted it, if the expectation would be that, number one, if you have, you went out your way to try to make things, perfect and ideal, you're hoping that that person is able to be there for that moment and enjoy the moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not, oh, hold on, baby, it's work.
I got a text. Yeah.
No, and that's why I said be there now, and that's all I would need. It's just having that undivided attention to each other for that moment, for that evening.
Wow.
Sure.
Okay. Man, Xavier, I'm coming to you because Xavier, come on. Now, Xavier, don't be making my electricity cut off by you not being honest. Okay, we're trying to keep this live feed going.
I got you.
Okay, so Xavier, you go spend all this money on this girl. You've been thinking about her all day. You done do your beard. You got it looking tight. you shave off the one hair you got on your head. You cleaned your car, bro. You cleaned your car.
Wow.
Got it looking good. Got her flowers, card, chocolates too, bro. Come on, what's the real answer, Xavier?
I'll be honest with you, right? So, and I'll give you different scenarios.
Oh, we got scenarios, y'all.
I'll give you different scenarios. So, when I was married, yeah, I expected something. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I took you out to eat. You better at least give me a massage or something when you get home. Like, you owe me. Yeah, I ain't spending all this money on you for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's, when I was married and stuff. Back when I was younger, and in those X days, back in the days, then yeah.
Wait, no. You did this back in the days.
Way back in the days before marriage and stuff like that. It was kind of like, yeah, if I spend money on you and stuff, like you're expecting it, but you might not get what you expect. And you got to be respectful of that as well. Currently, no. Like, there's a different thought process between the mentality that I have now and the mentality that I had back then. Back then it was, it's all about dating, hooking up or whatever like that. Now it's about courtship and making sure that there's clarity and making sure that you're doing it the right way and not hurting each other's feelings and rushing into things, but taking things slow. So, yeah, but when I was married though, yeah, of course. But now that I'm single and I'm a good boy, I guess. Yeah. I'm more chill now. I'm more relaxed. So let's go to Drew.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to everybody on this one. So Drew,
I want to hear the young bucks comment.
Drew, you are the youngin, because again, the wingman is about the youngin. Every wingman we'll have on when we have them on will be in that young age category. Okay, we have to. There's already us here, so you got to be honest, Drew. Remember, this is a godly show, so you got to tell the truth. Confess it, Drew. Confess
Some of us
it.
know you.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to agree with X on that. Yeah, of course. It's like if someone invites me over to the cookout, it's expected you're gonna show up with something. You're gonna bring something, right? So me as a guy, if I invite you out on a date, or I'm wining and dining you, it's Valentine's Day. That's naturally expected. We're not just gonna go back to the house, but hopefully we would have discovered that before I went out. I would know if this person felt the same way about me before I went out to do those things for them. So,
You know, I love it that this is a TA for Christ show, which means the truth will be heard here, but only through that can we get to things that we need to discuss and to learn from it. So, Drew, I love your transparency. I appreciate that more than you know. It's what we want more than anything here. Woo, Jeff, brother, you even got your woman behind you over there, so... That's why I saved you last, bro. I was trying to give you some time to figure out how you gonna roll this out. So, Jeff, go. He goes, I ain't scared. Go, Jeff. Go, Jeff. Do it.
So, I will tell you that things evolve as you know, from being young to getting older. When you're young, you don't know any better. You know, you think that that's how life works. If you haven't had a great example, I had a great example with my parents, but in the dating world, it was different. You know, when I got to college, it was crazy. So, but the reality of it is, for like Valentine's Day, I rarely ever took someone out on Valentine's Day that I wasn't dating.
Okay.
You know, so that was not, you know, in my life, I've taken one woman out on Valentine's Day that was not my girlfriend at the time.
Okay.
Here's the crazy part.
Okay.
It was 1 year ago this Sunday.
What? That's crazy.
And we ended up dating, you know, but the expectation on a Valentine's Day is to share your feelings about how you feel about that person both ways. And what the results are shouldn't be anything other than what's been moving forward to begin with.
Wow.
I'll tell you that my view about a man who feels like he's owed something, he's got some control issues most likely. So you can't foster healthy relationships if you
don't know how to beg.
You can't foster a healthy relationship if there's a controlling factor that you need to have in that relationship for it to work for you. And I don't want to be in a relationship with someone that I feel like I'm trying to control or need to control. So the hope
oh my gosh,
is that, you know, you end up where the two of you desire to end up, but there's no debt to be paid. Not for me. I don't work that way. There's no value in that.
Oh, no, that's good. There's no value in that. And this is really, really good. Man, oh, wow. And so, you know, babe, I obviously am going to come to you, you know, next. And I got all these comments. I need to be popping them up because they're really good when people watch this back. So, Quint, you know, and again, you could, I'd like for you to take it from our perspective. We've been married now for over 12 years. And I want you to be really honest, okay, that when there were those moments you took me out and you showered me, did you have that thought in your head that, oh no, me and my woman getting busy? And don't have me call you Pastor Q to hold you to your truth.
I did not have any sexpectations.
Sexpectations. Wow, that's a good word right there.
I did not have those. This was all about just really cherishing and nurturing you.
Wow, Q. I'm going to give you another chance. Are you sure that's truth?
Yeah, now I can't say I got it right all the time.
Look at mine. Okay, all right, then. Wow, Q. I guarantee there's some men out there that are like you saying, well, that's me as well. But all right, Q Dog, just thought I'd ask that question. Just again, I'm gonna give you one more chance. That's your final answer, like a game show?
That's my final answer.
Okay, all righty.
Spin the wheel, spin the wheel.
Yeah, spin the wheel. Oh my God. Okay, next question. Here we go, you guys. So let me pull it up. Woo! Let's see here. I think that was question number 3. Man, let's go to number 4. Make sure TA is pulling out the right one. Let's make sure it's not the same question. Oh, here we go. This is a good one, you guys. So this is about the size of the gifts for Valentine's. Do you guys feel, if you're going to buy her a gift, or if you've ever felt this way, that the size of the gift must equal the size of love, or that you're worried that she's going to feel like if it's small, it's not representing how you feel about her. Okay, so because let me tell you what, there are some men and women who think this. So I'm asking you guys, do you feel that the size of gift should match the size of love that you have for her? Man, y'all all had some looks on your face. Look at X, he's swinging in his chair like he got an attitude. All right, Xavier, I know how you are when you lean back and you're swinging like you got a crunk attitude, bro. Go on and say it. Go then.
No, like I mentioned earlier, like the gift as far as, what I would like expected, like a card or anything, something just minute, something I could feel like.
Okay, but we're
doesn't have
talking
to be
about okay,
it
but
doesn't have to be a big gift, but me giving a gift to a woman,
okay, there we
like that's why it's very intentional to be listening to, what she desires, what she wants, what she, because ladies like to give cues. Like they like to tell you different things, like what I call dripping. They like to throw little comments here and there. So, it's kind of just paying attention to what they like or whatever like that. But I don't feel the bigger the gift means the bigger the love or whatever like that. So it's just whatever comes from the heart, whatever you desire to give that woman, that's what I would say.
Okay. I like that Sister Lovey earlier put, look at Xavier giving a smooth answer from earlier. But I felt it was a smooth answer again, so I popped that statement up again. I'm with you, Lovey. Come on, it's smooth. Like butter. Go on, player. Jeff, I'm coming to you, then I'm going to Byron, then I'm going to Drew. This is good. Okay, so Jeff, go.
Like I mentioned earlier, you have to know your audience.
Yeah.
He
said his audience. Go.
The gift has to be relevant to the person that.
Yeah. Okay.
If you you have someone who's talking to you about needing time away or needing some quiet time or wanting to spend time with you away from the family and the hustle and bustle, and then you show up on Valentine's Day with a Cadillac. Cadillac is nice. Like, unless that Cadillac is driving you somewhere to like the beach, you missed all the cues. I mean, so I don't think the size matters. I think how closely you can connect that gift to something that means something to that person is where the value comes in at. And then you can throw them some other stuff. But I think, really recognizing what it is that they want. Sometimes, seeing who they are and how they're being and finding a gift that celebrates that is, the route. And sometimes that's something, it might be a book that they mention from their childhood, as opposed
Come on.
to.
Q, are you taking notes? It's really good, y'all. This is really good. Men, if you don't know what to do in the next couple days, look, I got your back. That's what this show's for. Write it down. Jeff, that was good. Go. Keep going.
Yeah, and to be completely transparent, you learn these things by doing them wrong for a long time.
For a long time.
Then you figure it out.
I like that. I like that a lot. Drew, you laughing a little bit too much, so I'm coming over to you now.
I've learned a lot. That's all I got.
This is supposed to be an educational show.
I've made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, go. So Drew, okay, so again, I like your honesty, because that's what I want from you. And you and I have a lot of conversations, so I know your truth. So you got to come with your truth. And so Drew, man, talk to me. Do you feel like, or you had a moment where you're, dating this girl, you like this girl, and you feel like the gift needs to match what you feel for her, or no?
Yeah, it should match, but I something I've learned recently, I agree with what Jeff was saying. You got to make sure you're paying attention to the cues and it's not necessarily a big gift. It's making sure it's you're listening to the person you're with, and you want to surprise them with something that maybe they weren't even expecting, because it's not always just flowers and chocolates. And as a matter of fact, he mentioned something I did last Valentine's. I've never gotten anything for anybody that I wasn't dating on Valentine's, except a year ago. There was a girl that was interested in me, and I didn't pick up on it till one day we had a conversation. And I was talking to a friend. They were like, they probably like you, and I realized it in the moment. And she had been talking about this book, and for Valentine's Day, I just decided to get her this book and gave it to her, and I actually sent it to her without her knowing, but she figured it out somehow, and she said it was like the best gift she had ever had. And we became pretty good friends. But yeah, that was just a little experiment, I guess, where I was like, I learned it finally maybe listening to people rather than sometimes when we give, it's from our ego. The guy being like, you know, you want to show what you got them. Like he mentioned the Cadillac. That's really the guy wanting to show off. Yeah. You know, look, I bought my girl a car or whatever. It's not really listening to what they need or what they want. So.
That's really good, Drew. Look at you, you smart self, you. It's coming from the ego. Call it out, Drew.
Hey.
Call it out. I love it. This is gonna be it. Let me tell you, this is gonna be what God calls a fruitful show. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, Byron. Hey, so you know, we were raised by a mom that, hey, the size of the gift better match the size, and she matched the love with the size of gifts. We were raised in that atmosphere. Woo, mama gave some gifts, you know, with the size of her love. And so did that rub off on you or no?
No.
No.
Actually, you know, I agree with Jeff, and I agree with Wingman, you know, wholeheartedly, right? It is about understanding that other person, the recipient, you know, I would absolutely, for everyone listening, you know, my daughter just told me, you know, she's engaged, and she said her fiance just picked up the book, you know, the 5 love languages.
Yes.
I can tell you that you can go out and buy the biggest gift out there, you know, and give it to the person that their love language is not receiving gifts. It's words of affirmation or acts of service or quality time, right? You better know which one it is. Now, yes, you can give that gift, but you're not hitting the mark till you know what that love language is for that other person. And that goes both ways. I mean, you know, you can send me flowers, you can send me chocolates, right? But I want that quality time. You can leave those things out, but I want that quality time with that person and affection with that person. If it's about, you know, showing me that you care and you know me, then hit that mark.
Wow. He said, hit that mark, you guys. Xavier,
hit it.
Logging on. Are you logging on or logging off?
You got to hit it.
Xavier, what are you saying? You're trying to, like, listen? Is that what you're doing, Bray?
No, my headset just died on me, so I had to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know how headsets get on this program here. Man, this is really good, you guys. I love it. And I hope you guys are seeing the comments from all the people because they're good. I'm starting to pop them up in the shows when people, you know, end up, you know, watching them back. They can really see it, but they can also see it here because sometimes when you're watching a show that's good, you don't comment. You're so involved in what you're watching that you don't comment. And you miss some of the good things that just add, you know, to this show. And so I'm going to do one more, and then we're gonna run a promo, which I think I want to make sure to talk about because we're about to start some things March 1st that I really want to make sure I've given plenty of time for everybody. And I'm seeing my numbers of the app download going up like crazy. So that's really good, you guys. And so let's go ahead and go to question number 5 here. Here we go, you guys. Let me go to the image. We're going to question number 5. And again, I love that these are all numbered so I don't mess up. All right, here we go. What would be one must for Valentine's? That means no matter what, okay, you have got to do this. I don't care what else is going on. This is a must for Valentine's. Okay, you just feel like every Valentine's, it is a must. And so, Quinn, I'm going to go to you. Okay, what's a must for you? Like, every Valentine's, I've got to do this.
Man, this is tough because I don't get it right a whole lot of times. So, I think for men, a must is to make sure that you're completely focused on your woman,
Ooh.
on that person. I mean, you could give a gift, you could do whatever, but if you ain't focused on her, if she's not the priority, if you're not giving that time and being in the moment with her, in that, it nothing matters. You could give her the world, but if you ain't in that moment with her, so that she's connected to you in it and can truly receive it, then it's wasted. So
I like that point, Q. So I'm gonna ask a second part to it. When should a man start to be focused on her? The day of Valentine's, or should it start sooner?
I think it should start sooner.
How soon?
I think you ought to always be focused on her, but
Valentine's, Q.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm trying to set up men for success.
So Valentine's, when should a man start to focus on Valentine's for his woman?
Well, I think that may depend on the kind of gift you're getting for her and what you're trying to set up, right? I mean, you may need to start focusing on that a couple weeks in advance, depending on what you're trying to set up, what type of mood you're trying to establish, what type of environment you're trying to create for it all.
That's really good. What can I play for you? Hold on. Party noise. Yeah, and a DJ horn. There we go. That's really good. That's really good. All right, so Byron, I'm going to come over to the right. Okay, what's a must for Valentine's?
I wouldn't disagree with brother-in-law, right? But for me, it is about disconnecting, which I think you talked about. It is about being in the moment, and it goes back to the previous. I mean, you absolutely, if you know this person on the other side, and whatever they're going through, whatever they're bringing, that they want to just basically flush or not be present, you got to put them in. You got to basically set an environment that affords that to happen, right? So allows them to unwind, allows them to laugh and enjoy, just the moment that y'all are in, whatever that takes, whatever that is. If it takes alcohol, then bring the alcohol, right? If it takes the clown suit, bring the clown suit, right? If you got to be suave, be suave. If you got to prepare,
All right, clown suit or birthday suit?
Spend a lot of money.
Clown suit or birthday suit? You try to slip it in. I know what you do. I'm listening.
I dated a clown, so I was talking literally a clown.
I got you. Just have to make sure, because I got my extra ears on.
So basically, if one word is be equipped, right? Or two words, be equipped.
Be equipped. Be ready.
For the
be ready.
Situation. Yeah.
I like that. Xavier, what's a must? It's just a must, brothers. It's a must.
Yeah, Q. That's why I've commented. Q is spot on. Like being very attentive. That's what it's all about. It's about putting down your phone, like not even looking at your phone, honestly, just putting it away and being focused in the moment. At the same time, of course, a nice hug, a nice warm hug, and a kiss on the forehead. I'm telling you, that kiss on the forehead. That's right there, guys. I'm telling you. But definitely just being attentive. I would say, like I've been telling you guys the whole time, a card, like a simple card or whatever like that, because cards are like the number one seller on Valentine's Day. That's the meaningful thing of it. But just being in the moment, just being in that moment.
I like that. X, have you ever written somebody a personal card opposed to buying a card?
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah. Did it touch her in a way? Did it just, oh my God, Xavier, this was so awesome. Did it do that? Oh my God, you're just so awesome, Xavier.
You gotta ask my ex-wife. That's true. Sometimes I forgot sometimes I forgot to write a card. That was a mistake. But, all good,
Well, we're gonna talk about that question in the second half. That's gonna be a good. We'll come back to that. Jeff, what's a must? What's a must, Jeff?
Well, for me personally, I don't have a must for me. Personal time with individuals on any day to me is a big thing. Make it, it's interesting that I find that making time for people that you care about seems to be one of the most challenging things in the world. You know, COVID happened, and I had a bunch of friends that were having a difficult time, dealing with that. And to kind of circle back to the Valentine's thing was that I just encouraged all of them to make a list of people that were important to them and reach out to those people. And it was amazing how their life changed because we'd gotten so disconnected that they forgot that they had people in their lives that they cared about.
Wow.
So when they had all this extra time, it wasn't natural for them to reach out to all those people and catch up. So for me, it's just that time, whether it's, going out and feeding the homeless or going out for a meal and feeding ourselves, but it's just that personal time that has to do with what our relationship looks like and what surrounds us and what's important for us. So it's that time.
That's really good. Now, what's the one that did the little ding? Hold on. There we go. Ding. Idea. That's really, really good. I absolutely love that. I Drew. The must, bro. What's the must for you?
Well, of course, I agree with the focus, which I kind of think plays into what I was thinking, the importance of disconnecting and shutting the world out to have that quality time. So it's just you and whoever you're with. And I think the love statement, the letter, or like he's saying, the card, but the message, whether it's in a letter or you decide to stand up and tell that person how much they mean to you.
What?
And,
where's my applause? You need applause? You need a DJ horn?
I think everybody, regardless of what the actions you're doing, it's important to actually say out loud what it is you love about that person and how much they mean to you. So
nice. I'm giving you hearts.
And then still the deal with that forehead kiss.
Drew, you got your notepad there, brother? Were you writing it down?
This is recorded, ain't it?
I love it. He's like, wait, this is COVID, though.
Oh, yeah, you might have to do
you gotta just do, there you go, like Xavier, there you go. I absolutely love that. Man, you guys, again, I'm really hoping that number one, we're learning, we're getting validated. At the same time, we are doing something here because, again, all these questions, and I love the second half because that's where I kind of crank it up and really ask some other serious questions. And so with that, you guys, real quick, I want to make sure everybody downloads the app. And so I'm going to play the promo right here. We'll be right back. We'll talk about how to download it, and then we will get ready for the second half, you guys. Really excited. This is really good. We'll be right back. All right, you guys, welcome back. You guys, make sure you download the Tracy Casey-Arnold app. All you have to do is go to your Play Store, your App Store, type in Tracy Casey. The moment you do that, you put a dash, I'll pop up. Make sure you not only download it, but make sure over to the left, in the left-hand corner, 3 lines, you click it, and that you get registered by signing up. Absolutely free, you guys. But that is where now your name goes over here, that when we start to do giveaways, okay, your name will pop up. When we start to have something, we're going to be starting here in the next 30, 45 days where the party won't be here on Facebook. It'll be over there. Okay, and not only will we be over there, we will have the ability for all of us to see each other. Woo, come on. It won't just be where you get to see us. It'll be like a big old party, but you've got to download the app, you guys. And many other things we're going to be introducing over the next couple of months. So if you've not downloaded it, I need for you to download. Don't think twice the moment that you've logged off. Again, our whole 12 days of Christmas, it'll be happening over there. Okay, everything we do, all of our giveaways will happen over there. And so with that, you guys, man, we're going to dive into the last couple of questions that we got, because again, we're talking to Valentines, and these are questions that, man, I want to know, what do men think? Okay, because we're learning here. And I like that these men are sharing the truth, okay, but I want to hear more than just what sounds good. Okay, that's what we need right here. And so we're going to go to question number 6 here. Let's go ahead and add it over. And hopefully, men, I know y'all are quiet, but I know you're there. Okay? I know it's normally the women that are doing all the talking, but I know, because y'all tell me my husband was right there with me. My boyfriend was listening in. Or I know I got many men that listen in, but they just don't say anything. They're writing notes, taking notes. I get it. It's okay. And then y'all send me messages later. I absolutely love that. So we're going to go to question number 6, you guys. And let me go ahead and open this up. I like this question. Have you guys ever had a Valentine's that just downright bombed? I mean, it went south real fast. It went down the hill. You didn't know what you were going to do, but you thought it was going to be the Love Boat, and it was the Titanic. What happened, you guys? Woo! Wingman, I got to come to you first. Come on, tell the truth. Woo! Holla, holla. Woo! Let's go.
To be honest, I've never had a Valentine's that bomb.
Wow, look at you, Mr. GQ. All right, so I'm gonna just go to each person. Xavier, have you ever had a Valentine's that it bombed? Y'all ended up in a fight. You know, it just didn't happen. There was no hearts, no Cupid showed up. It was just like, this ain't happening.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I'll be transparent with y'all. You know, so one time maybe a couple times I forgot Valentine's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So of course it didn't go right. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like,
for that.
yeah, I forgot all about that. Let me send you something, or let me do something. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, he said, yep, it bombed. Look at him leaning back. That's all I got to say.
Hey, I'll be honest.
I love it. I love it. All right, Jeff, have you ever had a Valentine's that just, man, the thrill got gone real quick? It just left.
I actually had a Valentine's that the first Valentine's that we celebrated together, I learned that she shouldn't drink. We went out on a date, and we went to a couple places where she knew people. She wanted to go, like, introduce me to some of her friends. And I got to the second spot, and the bartender's like, dude, she probably shouldn't have it anymore.
Oh, no.
I was like, man, we just got here. And her personality completely changed.
Oh, no.
You know, the only saving grace was she wasn't aggressive to me, but she was like aggressive to like all the people we ran into.
Oh, no.
And she was little, and it's like you couldn't even, you know, it's like, wow. And so that's, you know, then because all I did was damage control the rest of the night. You know,
man.
We had gone out with a group of people, so it wasn't like I could just like, let's just go.
Yeah.
And this is before Uber and all that stuff. So,
You couldn't call her an Uber.
My history in the bar and restaurant industry, my friends were not ready to go.
Woo! Yeah.
You know, so that's the only experience I had where I ended up managing that the rest of the night.
Wow. That's And I like what you said. I couldn't Uber her home, so I had to go.
It was interesting.
That is interesting. I love that. Byron, what about you? Have you ever had one that just bombed? I started out, I had hopes, but
Yeah, so I'm going to answer that, but I got to say that Jeff made me realize that my must is I must know if my girl can drink or not. So I'm just kind of...
Yeah, you're going backwards. What number was that, TA?
Yeah. Whatever that is, let me modify that. You gotta know if she can drink.
Yeah.
All right.
True. Come on, a whole nother person comes out.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. Is it a one drink or two drink? You know. Bomb, definitely. I definitely had a bomb. Maybe not in the sense that you're thinking, but you know, I was having first Valentine's with someone that was extremely special to me. And I just wanted to do the best I could. And we both were about like, just having time together at the house, personal time at the house, private time at the house. So I basically decided I was going to prepare a meal for her, right? Well, she shows up looking good, and I'm just a little distracted. I get so distracted.
Oh no!
I burned the food up in the oven. Fire alarm, the smoke detector goes off because the house is full of smoke. We're lifting up the windows, but there was 2 fires going. That's all I'm going to say. And the first fire got messed up by the second fire. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Byron!
And so
wow.
It was a hoot. Oh my gosh!
It bombed, all right, for real.
The most memorable Valentine's Day. It was that one.
It was
sure,
that one.
Sure.
Wow, that's pretty powerful. That's actually one of the questions later, so now I know your answer. That's pretty cool. I love that.
Yeah.
All right, so Q, what about you? Have you ever had a Valentine's that just went way wrong?
Oh yeah, I gotta agree with X. You're coming off the holidays. You're moving into January. Getting focused at work, and next thing you know, it's like January or February 13th, and you're like, oh man, it just ain't right. This Valentine's, I'm in quarantine. This is gonna be a bad Valentine's. Give her a kiss on the forehead, X. You know what I'm saying? I can't even give her a card.
You're gonna have to give her an air kiss over Zoom.
I can't even give her the stuff that's like last resort. It's all bad.
Oh my God, my stomach's gonna hurt. Quint, you were such a fool. Oh my God, that was so good. Woo, look at everybody going crazy. Oh my God. I gotta remember all my comments are just right here in front of me. I don't have to look at my phone. I'm just so used to looking at my phone.
Go ahead and take care of Valentine's Day during Christmas. There
you go.
Don't fall for that.
It don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that.
You know, online dating. Oh my God, I love all of these. These are so good, you guys. I know, Quinn is a hoot. I absolutely love that. And Byron, your whole fire thing is hilarious. I love that. Woo! All right. Now, you guys, if you've not shared this, I need you to share it right now. Okay, this is something that I know that is literally here on the 11th, and we can get this circulated for several days. And I think not only will people get, a lot of fun and a lot of laughter, they will learn a lot and be inspired or encouraged, and so make sure you guys, you share it. Again, like I said, starting March, it'll be your shares that will give you the biggest points in entering some really big, huge prizes. And everybody who's done the 12 days of Christmas, they'll tell you, TA don't play. I ship those suckers immediately, so you get them immediately, because I want you to receive it, and I want people to know that you got it, so that when we say we're doing a giveaway, we're really doing a giveaway, you guys. And so let's go to the next question. Oh my God, I absolutely love this. Ooh, this is number 7. We almost at the end, y'all. Here we go. Number 7. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. Like I said, it's the second half that are the real questions. Have you ever waited when you were dating somebody? So, and Q, you can still answer this because you dated before you met me, where you waited until after Valentine's to break up with her. You knew it was over. You knew it was done. You knew already that it was not going to go to the 15th, but you decided to wait and do Valentine's and then break up with her. Now, if I get all of y'all to tell me you've never done that, I need to touch a Bible to make sure it doesn't burn up. Look at Jeff's not even. Oh my God, Lord, that needed this laugh. This is good. I think the Lord was saying this show needed to air later. I think he said it's too early for this show. Y'all need to be later is what God was saying. Because he has held this signal really well. Thank you, Father. But we prayed over this one. We sure did. All righty. Man, Drew, I'm going to let you think on that one, Drew.
Yeah.
You see my face with you. I'm gonna let you figure out how are you going to say the answer is what I'm gonna give you time to think on. Look at Jeff who knows you. Jeff's like, bro. So I'm gonna be a good sister and give you some time. So let me go to okay, you're smiling a little bit too big for me, Byron. You really are. You try to keep too much of a poker face that I gotta go to you first because I know that poker face. Go. What's the deal, Byron? Then I'm coming to you next, Jeff.
You're only going to be partly satisfied. So
All right.
I've never done it, but due to COVID and kind of like what I told the nurse, it's been a long time. So if I was fortunate enough to get with someone, be able to get with someone for Valentine's, I'm damn sure gonna wait till after Valentine's to break things off because COVID might be right around the corner. I'm just saying. It might be another year. So I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting every chance I get. I'm just saying. Lord help me.
Oh my God, Lord. Oh, dear God. You know what I think is so amazing about this? Because I can truly, everybody who knows me, I've been serving the Lord now for 7 years. We've had a show, whether it was radio or television or social media now for 6 years. People know we are about the Lord here. And I love that God says, get men talking, so that we can get men connecting and women connecting. And then, of course, pour into that, and I just love when he says, just do this show, go out, launch it the right way. And this is really good, Bart. I love your honesty. I really, truly do. And I know y'all are going to all be honest. So, Jeff, I told you I was coming to you next. Don't be trying to look down. I still see you.
Like I said, I'm not scared.
Jeff, that's right. You are not scared. Go, brother. Get to the mic. Tap it out. Hello.
I actually broke up with a girlfriend of mine on Valentine's Day.
Wow. Wow. Oh, I didn't even think about that question.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
did you give first, or did you say no? Just get on out.
Wow. That's
well, without giving too many details,
woo.
I woke up early to go work out, and I came home. She was still asleep, and in my mind, I was just telling me that wasn't the person for me.
Oh wow.
And that's just kind of where I was at. And when she woke up, my filter was not present.
Oh no, my God, Jeff!
And all I could say was, you know what? I don't think this is gonna work.
Wow.
And,
wow. That's good,
yeah.
Jeff. This is a telenovela show. Where's that sad music right now?
I will tell you, she's the only ex I am not in good standing with.
Wow.
we
Was it
do
because
not.
she didn't go to the gym?
Do what?
I said, was it because she wasn't hitting the gym with you?
That's good.
Only person I ever dated that made me feel like I was crazy.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't.
I think we talked about her, didn't we, on one of the shows? We talked about her.
We did.
We did. I hope y'all were listening to that show. That show was good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
We speak in past, but we are not actively in each other's lives.
Wow.
So
okay.
Yeah. So the thought process, the filter would have been, it's Valentine's Day. Maybe this isn't a great day.
Yeah.
But when it happened, all I could do was give her the truth.
Cry me a river.
Yeah.
Cry me a river.
She didn't cry. That switch.
Maybe you give her a black rose, and you say, "Hey, baby."
Wow, that's deep.
Hey,
Jeff said, "I'm gonna go one."
At least give her a gift for Valentine's Day, bro.
her freedom.
Oh God, Jeff! Oh my gosh! Woo! Oh my gosh! This Pastor T says, and my best Donald Trump is, you are fired. Woo! And
And we've been friends for almost 25 years before we started dating.
wow,
Yeah, we talked about that.
We
today.
did. We talked about that story. That was a pretty toxic. So people need to know the back end, the VH1 behind the scenes. You need to go watch that show because there's more to it. Man, that's more to it. Jacqueline's like, no gifts.
I had gifts.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Woo, that's good stuff.
Those
good
gifts
stuff.
turned into birthday presents in July.
Woo. Yep. Pastor T, fly, little bird, fly. Pastor T. Woo, this is good. All right, I guess that leaves, you. Let's see here. I think it's Q. You're left. I think I did Byron already, right? I've been having so much fun, and I got Andrew that's last. So you're for the brothers, Q. Before I go to Drew, I'm letting him think about how he wants to approach this. So go ahead, Q.
I can't say that I've ever broken up with. I mean, I didn't date a whole lot before, but I can't say I broke up on Valentine's. Nor did any woman break up with me, but I think more of them, kicked me to the curb or DX'd me, as they say in the Army, than I did them.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You didn't even get that far. The moment they knew you were in the Army. Doo!
They wouldn't even time of day. But no, I never dropped anybody on Valentine's.
Wow. And you know what's so crazy? I say this with so much love and joke. That messed you up so much that you purposely didn't tell me you were deploying. You waited until after, months later, until I fell in love with you, and you said, hey, there's something I need to share with you. And I called my daddy, true story, I called my daddy, I go, Dad, he's deploying. I said, what do you mean deploying? I said, like, he's about to go to war, like in 3 months. He goes, this is my daddy. TA, there's no way you're going to be able to hang in that. There's no way. You can't hang a whole year. And then I called Byron. That's right, I called Byron next.
I had to have a filter. Oh
my gosh. Okay, Drew. I helped you out, bro. I covered you for as long as I could. Drew, tell the truth. Shame the devil. Go, Drew.
I would have to say, no, I haven't. But
okay.
I will say, probably one of my worst habits is not, ending something when it needs to be ended. And so there was a time where there was someone I was with, and just before Valentine's Day, we kind of had some issues. And when I realized Valentine's Day was around the corner, I actually was like, oh, you know what? This is a blessing. Let's go ahead and end this now. So I ended it before Valentine's. So just a note, if you're going to end it, just save the money and do it beforehand. So.
Oh my gosh. You know what's so funny? I know you men are on the hot seat on this show, but I know many of my girlfriends that I've coached for years, the ones that, over the years, many women have told me, oh no, I had to break up with him because we ain't letting Valentine's happen. Oh no, I have had many women that I have coached that I know this is not about just men. This is women as well. And so, wow, this is really good. All right, last 2 questions. Here we go. Oh, Lord, this is really good, Father. You're so awesome, Lord. I love you. Okay, so we're on question number 8. Let's make sure TA get the number right, y'all. Or we're about to ask the same question over. And if so, God says, one of y'all weren't honest, is what that means. All right, so I know Byron covered his answer already. Okay, so we won't go to Byron, but we're gonna go here. Best Valentine's Day ever. That means, man, you still thinking about it because it was good. Okay, you're like, man, it was really good. Whether that meant because of, what you received and how that person made you feel, or what you did and how you made that person feel, or man, it just took off, into something that was great. And to me, I don't think things that end are no longer great. I disagree with that. Okay, sometimes things end, it just ends, but it could have been great. X, you scratching your head like you nervous, so I'm coming to you first. So let me go ahead and with best Valentine's ever, X.
Nah, the only thing I could talk about is like, because I was with my ex-wife for 10 years, that it was it's such a long period of my life, and then after her, it was with my last ex, and then I haven't been, with anybody ever since. But you know, like the thing that I liked what she used to do was, especially with the kids, she used to have like the kids make they make like a big poster type card that says like Happy Valentine's Day, Dad, and they give me like little gifts and chocolate and stuff like that. Just little things like that. Yeah, that's and then of course when I was a kid and we used to have these little school parties and get all these little candies and stuff, that was always my best Valentine's Day.
Yeah, yeah. All of them. Stuff you be bringing home or eating in the back seat while mom was driving. That's a little
Yeah.
boogie. And she didn't even let her mama have the bag. She's in the back, squirting it down. I love that. Xavier, oh, you were so sweet. You were like Walt Disney version answer. I like you. That was so sweet. I could have had Boogie on the show. That was so nice. I like you.
Like, I can't give you another answer.
That's okay. I like your answer. I think it's precious.
I can't. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Okay. Drew, what about you?
I would actually have to say one of the best I can remember was actually my daughter's mother. She had done a little photo shoot with my daughter at the house and had framed the pictures and had put together this little presentation. And when I came home from work, she gave it to me and they gave me some gifts. So.
Oh, y'all are so sweet. Like, we're getting sweet answers. Oh my God, this is so precious. The ladies are going to love y'all. That is so awesome. And that's actually really good. A photo shoot and had all these pictures displayed for Valentine's. Now, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. Xavier had a big old card. X, did you get candy too with that?
Candy from the kids and candy.
I love it. I love it. Jeff,
Byron candy.
what about you, Jeff? What was your best Valentine's ever that you can remember?
I was gonna say when I woke up and broke up with my ex.
Just like, again, we were here to tell the truth, TA. We're here to tell the truth, and that is the truth. I love that.
My best Valentine's ever is I had an ex who actually booked us a trip to Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
and when we got to the airport, the people that were on the trip, they're supposed to be winners of a radio show, and they ended up being a bunch of people I knew from the bar business.
Oh, wow.
And we went to Jamaica, and Storyville was there, and stayed at the Jack Tar Resort. There was no phone service or any of that stuff, and it was just 5 days of just hanging out, eating food, and
Wow.
Enjoying the company of the people, a bunch of people that I'd known for years.
Wow.
So the Valentine's was the second day that we were there, but the entire 5-day trip was probably one of the best vacations I've ever taken.
Now that's really
Just
cool. That's a
bunch of
special trip. Yeah, these are good answers. I absolutely love that. That really rocks. I love that. What about you? I think, Byron, you're next. So what about you?
I think mine lines up with the other guys. I know I said that one, but for me, I had put down and responded, a gift from my daughter. She made a handmade card, and has done that several times, right?
Wow.
She don't believe in spending no money for Valentine's.
She gonna make it.
she gonna make something up, So I'm gonna appreciate that, and I always have,
That's
for
cool.
sure.
That is cool. You know what? And I know that to be true with you when it comes to anything Brittany does. It's like it just hangs the moon and made the earth. So I do know that about you. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I save you for last, babe. I'm ready for your answer. Go, Q Dog.
I think my best Valentine ever was our first Valentine. Even though I was deployed, you and Bree put together an awesome care package, and I actually have the big card upstairs.
Yeah, you sure did.
And y'all have done that for me. I think every Valentine's that I've been deployed, y'all have always put together big packages, and that's been. Usually it has like a coffee mug or something like that with your picture on it. Kind of like.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
No.
No, he doesn't show that one, y'all. God.
I don't forget those.
Oh my
Those,
goodness.
man, those mean a lot.
Yeah, you know what? And I remember that one of the care packages for Valentine's that Brianna sent you was the rum cake, where it was really rum with a little bit of cake. Then when it made it
Yep.
all the way to, I think it was Afghanistan, that
Yep.
everybody was smelling it as it was being delivered to you. When you opened it, it engulfed the whole freaking room with the rum, and everybody got drunk when they were eating it. That's how I remember.
Man, that battalion commander's daughter, she make a good cake.
That's exactly right. Anna went crazy with that. So yeah, that's a good story. Really good story. I love that. Well, you guys are ready for the last question? Do you know which one I picked for the last question? Do y'all know? See, I like this. Okay, so here we go. Last question, just because I'm all about having fun. If I could have fun and laugh, I could be on my deathbed, and if I can laugh, life is great. This is our last question of the night, men. Have you ever had 2 Valentines at once? To where you literally were torn. Drew, you just gave your answer away. Where you like 2 girls at one time, and you're like, man, what am I gonna do? Okay, you were really serious about one, but you had this other one, and you didn't know what to do because now there were 2. Okay, so if you ever had it where there were 2 Valentines at one time, what did you do? Who did you choose? And come on, be honest, did you choose both? We gonna do this tonight. Did you have a pre-Valentine's and said, look, I just want to get ahead to show you how much I love you, girl, that I wanted to be ahead of everybody so that we don't have crowds at the restaurant. And you're making sure to take the other girl to another city. So there's no way that you can run into the other girl. And if you did, who's she with? So y'all don't understand. I'm a moviegoer. I've watched every movie there is known to man, every situation. I've seen it, even if I didn't do it. Oh, Drew, I loved your expression when you saw the question pop up. You got really nervous. So because Drew, you know how I feel about you, bro, and excited to also be working with you too, because I know I'm hard on you when we have our calls. I'm really hard on you. I go hard on you, Drew, but it's because I absolutely love you. And so with that, be honest. Don't be lying on my show. You burn up the feed. We'll go get right at the end and it'll blow up. So what's the dealio?
Yeah, yes. You take one evening dinner and then you go out at night downtown with the other.
We got work to do this year, y'all, with relationships.
Drew, you are the man. Okay? Pay homage.
Oh no, we got work to do, people. Woo! Okay, Drew. Wow. So let me ask you a question. Did you feel guilty about it, or you felt like, man, that rocked?
Well, I wasn't in a relationship with either one of them. I like both of them, and they both wound up expecting something from me, and I hadn't chose which one I liked best and spend any time with them. So I just figured it out. So I went to dinner early and said I had to work the next day. And then later that night,
you lied. You lied.
I did have to work the next day. I just wasn't going home to go to sleep.
Sorry, that's the pastor in me.
Forgive me, please.
Woo, Drew, I love you. Woo, man, that's good. Woo, I love your honesty. Oh my God, I love this, Lord. This is so good what you're doing with the show. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, Xavier, you look too busy. You look like you're over there chatting with everybody. So what?
No, I was looking at Tim Stippick's comment where he's
Yeah,
like,
all these
choose
comments
both
are
or
going
lose
up.
both.
I can't even get them all up. There's
He
so
said,
many.
choose both or lose both.
Woo!
No, honestly,
Uh-huh.
the only multiple females I had on Valentine's Day was like my ex-wife and my daughter. That's it. I have, I don't got time for that. I can't like, I can't be rotating and spending all this money and be like, yo, I got you here for dinner, then let me go over here with you. Back when I was younger, probably, but
Okay, no. See, I
it
just
wouldn't be
heard
a
something.
Valentine's Day thing. It would be just like
Time
a
out.
regular thing. But
Time out. See, I see what
yeah.
you've been hiding under. I just know I heard the Lord, and I now know what you've been doing. You've been doing marriage forward. Oh no, I didn't say marriage forward. I meant your whole life. So you've been playing it safe.
No. Like for Valentine's Day, no. Like
You've
I have
never had
did
two
it for
people?
Valentine's Day. No.
No. You said maybe back in the day. That's what you said.
Yeah, but not for Valentine's Day. That's what I'm saying.
You said for other reasons.
Throw me under
I
the
wouldn't be
bus.
spending money on a teddy bear for one girl and then spending teddy bear and flowers for another girl.
Oh, okay. See, that's it.
Like, that's just
that's
too
it.
much work. Like I can't do that. Like no. I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Oh my God, this is good. This is a good way to close out his show. And I love what Pastor T said. I'm going to have to pop his up here. He says it's going to be a whole lot of repenting after this show, he said. Oh my God, this is great because this is what we have to do. Now, I don't know where X went. He must have went over to go chat. He'll be back. Oh, Byron, have you ever had two girls at one time around Valentine's? Byron, you good looking man. Come on.
Absolutely.
Come on, Byron.
Thank you. Somebody.
Look at Drew. Drew's like, don't leave me hanging. Somebody be with me.
I think Drew and I might be related because I think we kind of worked it out the same way. For me, and I had to be saved since this. So this is before I was saved.
Before you were saved, go. This is good.
Yeah. So it has happened to me more than once that, and it's because, as you get older, you would think it would be easy for people to be committed, but it is actually harder.
Wow, really?
They're not as quick as to get in a relationship as you would as when you're younger.
Okay.
And you're fearless and you're clueless and you just like, I'm just gonna do it.
Yes.
They all thinking about, is it gonna be serious? I need it to be serious. Hey, I got kids. Can I trust you? I got history. I got luggage. Luggage, baggage.
Luggage, baggage. They're all full of junk, Byron. It's okay.
Luggage sound better.
I was actually thinking luggage.
Yeah, they're all filled with junk, bro.
Got to go, got to pack.
Yes, and they cost a lot of money at check-in.
Come from the gym. Here's your luggage.
That's why the airlines charge extra for that. You want to make our plane heavy.
So in reality, right, one may be on the in and one may be on the out, and you just kind of get stuck.
Okay, that's good, Byron.
Or it could be reality is you have two ladies that, because if you're honest, because I am honest, I'm truthfully honest, women that I'm dating, right, and you might have two women that are jockeying for your affection. And naturally knowing that, you're going to show your appreciation in return. It just gets to be real tough when you have to do what Drew said. You just kind of say, hey, well, I got a little cold. It must be the wine.
Oh, dear God.
But it goes both ways because I've had one thinking I'm going to have the whole night. And, she's like working me like, I got to get up early.
Come on, ladies. Ladies are like that too.
I'm thinking it's gonna be a whole night thing, right?
Yeah.
She cutting it early. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Option number 2.
Ring, ring. Oh my God, I love that. And Tim.
That was before I was saved, though.
Yeah, before you were saved. That's right.
Yeah.
Tim, I love it. We're on the same page. Junk. I love that. Tanya, I can believe that, Byron. I love that. And look at Jacqueline.
Jesus is this like that. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Jesus. I love this. And Jacqueline, before I was saved. Oh my God, I absolutely love this. This is so good, you guys. I love all of your comments. I hope they don't go
Oh,
away.
Lord help me.
Oh my goodness. So Jeff, you know you next. You know what, Jeff? You're not next. No. Q, you're next. Jeff, I'm letting you close this out. Q, what about you? Have you ever had that? You know how military men can be? Come on, y'all over there Skyping. Y'all can have 2 different Skype sessions going on with this girl on Valentine's, you know, and then you hang up. And what's another little do? You're done with somebody. So we know, you know, women back, and look, it doesn't matter. They're back home many miles away. They ain't gonna know. So have you ever had that? Where you were talking to 2 women at one time?
No, because the only time I had Skype, I was married to you.
Well, that's true.
No.
All right, when you were back in the States at any time.
I'm like, X, I ain't got time for that. Shoot, you kidding me? Man, I ain't no player like, you know, Drew and Byron. I mean, player. I don't have that card.
I don't have the player card.
Nah, that's not Q. That was Quinton in my past.
You're
I'm
Quinton.
Q now. I'm smooth now. Not back then. I got it. I just didn't have it.
Hey,
Oh my
Quint,
God, that is so good. Look at Rachel's like smart man Q. I love that. Oh my God, Carrie's like good answer, Quint. Exactly, players play on. Oh my God, so Jeff. Oh my God, Pastor Q just don't even. And Pastor T don't even have an answer. It's just empty. Oh my God, this is so good. All our stories, sis. I know. Look at all this. I'm looking at all these answers before I go to Jeff last. Hot men, humbled, open, and transparent. Come on. Woo! This is good, Jeff. This is going to be you closing it all out. I know it, bro.
Well, before Drew opened his mouth, I was going to say, we're the only ones old enough, Byron, Q, and me, to get away with it if we ever did it, because there was no social media when we did it. I don't know how Drew got away with going out with 2 girls without both of them getting Instagram shots and tagging us.
Now somebody post your business.
Got away with that.
Now somebody get a snapshot and post it on Instagram.
You gotta
Drew
tell
like
the Instagram.
That's good, Jeff.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
I will tell
good.
you that I've never had the experience of trying to do Valentine's Day with 2 women in one day.
Okay.
It's, first of all, Valentine's by itself is enough work.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine trying to do the work twice.
That's good.
And I couldn't, you know, Drew, you're a young man, your life is different. But I couldn't imagine the amount of energy that I put into a relationship that I'm romantically attracted to.
Oh,
doing
wow.
that twice in one day.
Come on, Jeff said all this work I'm putting in. No, I can't be doing that for 2 weeks.
Well, I don't date well. I don't date like
Okay.
multiple women at the same time. I have played well, but dating, when you put the energy in it and you're spending real quality time, that's different than playing. So
Did my brother say you got a playpen?
It's tough if you got sex expectations.
yeah, so if you're in a relationship that you hope to grow, there's a level of energy that you put out when you're in that relationship, and I couldn't imagine trying to do that twice in a day.
Oh my God.
So
Y'all never watched
you know,
The Bachelor?
I'm more. Man, don't even get me started. But I'm with X. I do have. You know, I've had a really amazing Valentine's Day with one of my exes and my daughter, and it was her idea to kind of have that day for my daughter to show her that she was important to her too. And so I've had that experience. And, you know, when I'm single and don't have a Valentine's Day, Sophia's life is amazing.
Well, come on. That's Barbie.
She gets that. So
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because one of the X can talk to this. Byron too. This all
of you,
girl
yes.
dads, all girl dads.
We got all dads on.
So we're responsible for setting the bar on what our daughter should expect from a man.
Woo!
Valentine's Day is one of those days where you can really create that opportunity and pay attention to them and cater to them and let them know that they're important and how they should be treated.
Yep.
So that's what the opportunity is, especially when we're single. I'm sure we all do it all the time with our daughter because that's a special day.
Yeah.
But when I'm single, she's treated as woman number one, dinner, dress up, that whole thing. So, so
I love that. I absolutely love that. Man, that right there, that's it, Jeff. You know, and I love that because even though we've, I love in Tim, good thing I have a son, he says. Woo, you got people saying amen, Jeff. Speak it, Jeff. Look, see, we had church tonight. Look at all these comments. Amen. Yes, say that. That's church. That is definitely church. Oh my gosh. Wow, you guys.
Sophia's bestie's dad is sitting down there. I'm listening to Drew, but Gia and Sophia are inseparable. The two of them are a pair.
Yeah. So, beautiful girls.
We're grateful for that.
I absolutely love this. You guys, this has been fantastic. And let me just say this from my heart. I know this show is supposed to air at 6:55, and we had an hour of challenges. But other than you guys needing to go get food, y'all hung with me. And I cannot tell you how much I love you because, you know, we obviously planned hard for this. We've worked hard, you know, putting a bunch of things together. And I mean, gosh, Jeff, you sat there and drove all the way to another city because lights are out in Austin to make sure you could be on. And so I love that the Lord wanted this. This was a great show, you know, and this is how we start, I think somebody said it before, we have to start having conversations, real conversations where people don't feel like they're going to be judged or ridiculed by the truth. Okay. Because we as Christians, we got to be careful with that. You know, somebody confessing truly what their truth is, you know, we got to have the ability like Jesus to sit there and immediately love on them in order to create the opportunity to say, oh my gosh, let's talk about that. You know, so I love this show. I love what you guys are committed to. And Drew, and I'm going to say this, every bit of you, your answers and all, you know, I absolutely love you. You know, I think I love you more because of your mess. And I hope that makes sense. If you were perfect, I wouldn't love you the way that I love you. Your mess makes me love you even more, that I feel like a true sister to you, which is why I'm like hard on you. I am even almost rude to you because I'm challenging you to think about that thought, think about that action, and we go hard and you take it and you apply it, even if you don't want to. So I'm just so excited that you got to join us tonight. I know you're going to be back on again. Like I said, we got several wingmen that we're going to be rotating, and I know you were all down. He's like, this is so cute. I see, because I'm supposed to be invited for dinner. Why, what's up, TA? And I told him what was up. And I said, so what are you going to do Thursday night? He goes, what do you mean? I'm with you. That's what I'm doing. And I love that. And so thank you for your patience. Thank you, Byron, you know, for your kind words earlier saying you're the one doing all the hard work. We're just here. We got to do this show. And Q saying this must mean this is going to be a great show. And Jeff saying, look, I'm good. Let me just get something to eat is all Jeff said. And Xavier, I know you were sitting there like, man, sis, this show got to happen because we worked hard. And so I love all of you guys. And to all of you that joined us, thank you, thank you. Please share this. It is truly the fun, the laughter, the truth, and the fact that we are a body of believers. We can sit here and laugh and not ridicule, not persecute, but at the same time know, okay, we know what's right, but we're going to tell the truth so we can work on it to get there. Okay, that's what this whole entire year is about. So we're going to be having many conversations about true things with men. And when you come on, you guys, this is where, again, there is no persecution here. It's real talk. Okay, it's real talk. And this is what's needed so that men will start to talk more. Okay, and that's what this whole purpose of this show is. We're intentional, is because that's where, and I'll say it, and my brothers say it with me, and my husband says the same thing. This is truly where we need to go with men. Our men are literally 96% of men are the ones in comparison incarcerated. Okay, only 6% incarcerated are women. Okay, and we need our men. But if we don't start talking, if we don't start sharing, if we don't start learning, and that's what this show is about, then man is the biggest thing to our Lord. They're the head of our spiritual walk, but we've got to go there. And we as women got to be helpmeets. And this is what this show is about. And so when I do those questions of the week, man, I need you to jump on them, because I'm looking at your answers to decide what the focus is for the week. And this is what I like, because if you get men talking, other men will start talking. Okay, which is why it's so important that if you've been on this whole entire hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hour show, which is our launch show, because this show is normally an hour and a half, I need you to share it. Somebody needs to see this show. Somebody needs to see truth and know that it's a Christian show and no one was persecuted. We all laughed. Even Pastor T was on. Okay, this just shows you this is how we've got to be as a body of Christ, because guess what? No one's perfect. We're all sinners. No one is perfect. But this is how we become more like the perfect one, Christ. And so with that, you guys, I love y'all. Thank you so much. Go get y'all some food, men. Trust me, I know. And Q, we got 8 more days, babe, and you're out of quarantine. Look at Barnes and snacking on his food. Man, you got to feed a man, or you don't know what you get, y'all. You get somebody different on the show. And so I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. We are going to be doing Word Up at 8:45 a.m., 9:45 on the East Coast, 6:45 on the Pacific Coast. And we're going to do something different to launch our season. Okay, we're really going to talk about the different scriptures we've been sharing. And I'm going to go into prayer before we launch, and I'm going to share what the Lord has shared. And we're going to really kind of go deep to launch the season, because on Fridays, it is about the Word, nothing but the Word, and studying the Word and breaking it down, of course, TA style, which is, to me, discipleship for today. It's got to be like this, okay? So I love you guys. Have a great one. See you in the AM. Bye, brothers. I love y'all.